What's up, guys? We are doing our first Trader Joe's haul today for our lovely new channel. I just got back and I've got all the goods here on the floor. So I'm gonna kind of walk you guys through them, why we get what we get, what we use things for, price, why we spend what we do, and yeah, just gonna anything else random as I go along. So here we go. So I'm gonna start with the frozen stuff here so we can get that in. This one here, cauliflower gnocchi, this is a staple for us. They didn't have this last week and Jessie was like devastated. It was timed badly because she was the specific dietary restriction she's on right now. She like had to have this and they didn't have it last week. So this is something that's always in our freezer now, super easy to throw together, and it tastes really damn good. Broccoli, always a good thing to have. Frozen, super easy. By the way, for veggies, didn't get a whole bunch today, just because we've been getting a lot fresh. But then, other than that, we've got a tropical fruit blend, little mixed berries, and acai, which is not a staple. Trying that because I've been trying more stuff with smoothies. We've got a little bit of this stuff already, which is why we only have one bag of each, but we've both been doing more smoothies, so we're gonna throw those in there. All right, moving on to produce. Got some, this is definitely a staple here. Baby spinach. Like this both in smoothies. We both use that, and then I'll mix it up in eggs too, so it's good for sauteing. Got some kale there. It's just not that great, but you know what? It's healthy for you, so I eat some of it. Got some cauliflower. Usually like to make cauliflower rice. Brussels, favorite of both Jessie and mine. We've got mushrooms, carrots, celery, peppers. Green peppers are just not that great, so we get colored. Then moving a little bit more into the fruits, we've got lemons, good for water, good for flavoring dishes. Banana. This is actually not really a staple for us, but as we're getting a little bit more into smoothies and trying different flavor combinations, I wanted to grab some fresh ones. Also good for baking too. Not an expert in that field, but the more stuff I learn how to make, good for that. We've got avocados. We eat a lot of those, probably like close to one a day between the two of us. We got some berries. Raspberries, blackberries, green apples, a little bit of ginger, and thyme. So these things, thyme is specific to a recipe we're gonna do this week. And then ginger is another thing we've been kind of keeping around, kind of like garlic. But yeah, this is roughly what we get in a week. So this is from Trader Joe's. We have not gotten our imperfect produce delivery yet, but we'll be getting that later this week, so that'll add just a little bit to what we already have here. All right, we're gonna wrap up with meats and dry goods. Meat, we got some ground turkey here. We are going to make a ground turkey like stir fry. So that's for that. So we got 2 pounds there. Chicken thighs. Guys, chicken thighs are so much better than chicken breasts. Yes, they're fattier, but guess what? The fat you get from animals is good fat. Again, as long as it's organic, free range, all that crazy stuff like actually matters, because toxins in general in humans and in animals are stored in fat. So if you're getting really fatty cuts of meat, whether that's beef, chicken, whatever, if the animal has not been raised and fed well, most of the shit in it is going to be in its fat. So, random fun fact there. We're going to make got a recipe for like a chicken pot pie soup. So, not actually chicken pot pie. It's gluten-free because #Jessie. Chicken sausage. This is kind of a staple for Jessie. Super easy to have around. Really good. She makes something with the cauliflower gnocchi with this. Throws in some this arrabbiata sauce, cuts up mushroom and spinach, throws it in there, and it's freaking delicious. So yeah, over to dried stuff. Got our chicken broth. Usually needs some of that for recipes. Like I said, we got the arrabbiata. It's Jessie's favorite. Back to Some other snacky type stuff here. We've got pumpkin seed flax granola, one of my favorites. These chips are veggie and flaxseed. Sounds disgusting, I know. Like I am like a healthy guy, but like that even sounds like a little bit health freakish to me. They're actually really good, so don't knock it till you try it. We're both big salsa fans. New from Trader Joe's is their organic thick and chunky salsa. We've got coconut milks here, both reduced fat and full fat. Just kind of depends on what we're using it for. Both really good for recipes, curries, and just general flavor. And then also for smoothies. Coconut fat, there's like super fatty. If you look at this, 11 grams, and there's 6 servings. But it's good, healthy stuff. Coconuts are good, y'all. We've got diced tomatoes recipe. They're using so many things, so many different recipes. Chilies, any type of sauces. Jesse's been snacking on these guys because gluten-free. Coconut aminos. It's a gluten-free, basically like soy sauce. So you get that similar flavor without the gluten that's in soy sauce. Yes, again, another fun fact. Gluten is in frickin' everything. As you know, Jesse has learned. Again, gluten-free rolled oats. They're not all gluten-free. This, I actually am like obsessed with having oats in my smoothies. So that's primarily what those are for, but also good to have on hand for any type of baking as well. Then the last stuff here, got sardines. I just started eating sardines because we can do a whole other video on this, but I used to eat tuna all the time, and I've had some health issues with toxic mercury levels. So I don't eat tuna anymore because tuna is has heavy mercury levels. Sardines not so much because they're a smaller fish, so they don't absorb quite as much. They're not so far down the food chain. So again, just kind of a random thing there. Shark, tuna, all these bigger fishes have lots more heavy metals in them because they are so far down the food chain. These, oh man. So Jessie doesn't actually know I bought these, and I'm going to be in trouble because she can't have chocolate at the moment, or at least not a lot of it. And I haven't had these for a few weeks because I didn't want to have them around the house because, you know, I didn't want to be rude. But I saw them and I couldn't resist, guys. They are freaking, I call them crack almonds because they're like almost impossible to stop eating. There's like a thick coat of chocolate on there, and the sea salt, oh. I'm like super heavy into sea salt and dark chocolate combo right now, so that's like absolute, just, oh man, I can't even right now. I seriously grab 5 or 6 of these and like leave the room because you can't sit there with the thing open because it will disappear. And then finally, just some bars here, Quest bars. Chocolate chip cookie dough is my favorite. They actually changed the recipe. I'll be honest right now, I haven't done a whole lot of research on Quest recently in terms of the quality of their products. I've bought their stuff for a long time now, but I've, in the recent months and past year, learned a lot more about what goes into things, and so I'm not totally sure. I'm not going to totally vouch for the quality of stuff in there, but this is another bar too, just got recently. Actually, this other one, this other flavor we both liked, coconut, almond butter, and chocolate chips. It is vegan and gluten-free, and to be honest, it is a little bit, let's see if I can see here. Oh no, it's on there. A little bit lower protein than I like. Good amount of fat. Carbs is fine. Sugars are like a little higher than I'd want for just eating a bar, but it's all organic, good stuff in here. Yes, sugar is still sugar, so you need to keep that in mind, but coming from better sources than something like high fructose corn syrup is going to be a good thing. So anyways, just have a couple of those to have on hand for either of us that's running around and needs to grab something quick. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. Hopefully this was informative, fun, kind of want it to be all of those things. This is my first one, so I'm probably gonna get yelled at for some things. Not yelled at, Jessie isn't that mean, but she's going to give me some feedback, let's put it that way. So if the video is quite a bit different the next time you see it, you'll know why, but hopefully I at least get like a passing grade. C's that get degrees, right? All right, guys, have fun with watching this. Please let us know any type of feedback in the comments, questions about why we get certain things, why we get things organic or other things not organic. We'll continue to kind of weave this stuff into these videos, but if you have anything else, let us know. Please subscribe if you're enjoying, and yeah, we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.